feel like I said it many times this season. New Mexico plays to the level of their competition, and it showed in that Nevada game. 24-22 is your final score here in New Mexico over Nevada. Late night game. The first drive for New Mexico felt like they're back to their old ways to start the season. Drive down 75 yards, get a touchdown. Defense looks solid on their first possession, taking on Nevada with Carter Jones only on his second start of the season. 3 plays, 4 yards. Nevada punts the ball away, and then Sean Miller, for the second or third time I believe this season, muffs the punt. Nevada gets it in great field position, and even then, 4 plays, 1 yard, they end up with a field goal out of it. New Mexico would end up scoring another touchdown before half, also getting a fumble that probably should have been called downs, because I believe Bankston's knee was down, but it gets upheld. They go into halftime, 6-14. New Mexico's still up. Jack Lane's playing a little bit better, but still a little bit shaky. But I think the biggest difference in this game was the fact that he utilized his feet way more than he's done the past 2 weekends. Also, they used Lobstein way more in this game. Really effective. Designed QB runs. In the second half, it'd pick up right where it left off. New Mexico was in complete control of this game. Just mistakes here and there, and they had the lead the entire way. Nevada's just a bad football team, and it showed. A lot of penalties, a lot of offsides. The first drive alone had 4 offsides penalties against Nevada. Also, we saw a resurgence in Scottre Humphrey. The first full game, it looked like he was healthy, and he did a great job, especially when Bankston got banged up in the first half. Carter Jones looked like a young quarterback that just hasn't had much experience. New Mexico looked like a team that could have handled this game, but just allowed the Wolfpack to stay in it throughout. Plenty of cleaning up to do, but it's good to get back in the win column for New Mexico. Now 4-3 on the season. Nevada now 1-6 on the season, 0-3 in conference play. A game that if Nevada was gonna sneak one out of the rest of the season, it would have been against New Mexico, and they had a great opportunity to do so because New Mexico was making a ton of mistakes and allowed them to stay in it. For New Mexico, despite plenty of hiccups in this game, showed improvement, showed that when they utilize the QB run and maybe even bringing in Lobstein for some designed QB runs, it's effective, and it takes a load off of the passing game and the running backs. Even though they have great trio, but it's still key to get these read options going if you believe that your quarterback can run for it, and it showed. I think Jack Lane's the leading scorer right here with 71 yards rushing. Crazy stat in itself. For Nevada, they're dead in the water. There's no way they can recover this season. It's gonna be ugly for the last 5 games they have on schedule, but you really don't know where they go from here. As for New Mexico, 4-3 on the season, 1-2 in conference play. Everything's still very much up for grabs for them. They have a tough schedule coming up. A big game next week with Utah State and former coach Bronco Mendenhall coming back to Albuquerque. That's going to be a great, high-intense action game. A game I believe the Lobos are going to tighten everything up and find a way to give the Aggies their most competitive game of the year. 24-22 is your final score, New Mexico over Nevada.